Well, we've reached the business end of the Kappa Pro Series already. And what a quarter-final we have lined up tonight. Peninsula Power and Brisbane City, two clubs with rich histories and serious ambition, are set to collide here after dominant runs through their respective groups in this new layout of the Kappa Pro Series. Well, this match was originally scheduled for Friday night with severe weather system forecast to sweep across the southeast Queensland this weekend. This fixture was brought forward to tonight. It's an early change of plans for both sides, but it only adds to the intensity of a knockout clash between two unbeaten sides. Well, Peninsula Power, they arrive with real authority. They storm through Group B with a perfect 3 from 3, taking down Rochdale Rovers, Sunshine Coast Wanderers and Broadbeach United with a combined scoreline that highlights both discipline and firepower. Well, Aaron Phelps fields a strong 11 led by goalkeeper Jonathan Thortell and Josh Phelps and captain Michael McGowan, providing experience and leadership at the backs. Josh Woolery continues to set the tempo midfield, while Daniel Leck and Hiroshi Mirazawa will give Power plenty of threat going forward. And of course there's Nia Joseph. He had scored in every game so far this season with his blend of pace and confidence in front of goal. Makes him one of the most dangerous players on the pitch tonight. Well, Brisbane City, they top Group D and go into this quarter-final unbeaten as well. 2 wins and a draw. The only points dropped coming in a tight contest against Morton City Excelsior. Peter Gaffney named a settled, composed side with Josh Langdon in goal. Is a defensive unit anchored by Sadosa and Crociati, both in excellent form. The latter becoming the technical director at Brisbane City, and the captaincy has been taken over by Corey Brown, who stepped into that one. Zahovic and Christian Navin, they offer the control in the middle of the park, the ability to break lines. I love Samira will spark something out wide. Joannick, of course, the media man for Brisbane City. He can create out of anywhere and can score goals. 2 clubs, they've shared plenty of battles in the MP. And they go into this quarter-final loaded with match winners. Oh, Peninsula Power, they're in the dark blue tonight, going from left to right, the home side. And it is, of course, Brisbane City in the sky blue. There was, well, certainly was for me, whether there would be question marks if Brisbane City would wear a different jersey tonight, but obviously the sky blue not clashing enough with the dark blue of Peninsula Power. Well, certainly is such a colossal contest already in the start of the season. The NPL league season hasn't kicked off yet. We've seen such big clashes last week in the final group stage, with most teams in that final round actually having something to play for. A lot of sides really going for it to try and make quarterfinals. Joseph just trying to get onto that one. It is dealt with though from Crociati. Just adds to the excitement. It's what the fans want. More meaningful games, as they say. Joseph just trying to get enough onto that, trying to find a strike partner. Said he's trying to come away with it, but it's Phelps in the back line. The rain is teeming down here at AJ Kelly Park. I think we're just taking a short break here as the lightning is just coming over the top of us. Might delay the game. As player safety is paramount. And we'll just take a short break as we wait to see if the players will return to the field. It was a battling opening 3 minutes. Don't go anywhere on FQTV. Well, both teams are back on the pitch. Thank you so much for staying with us. Looks like the referee has decided the lightning scare has passed at AJ Kelly Park. And we can get back to the football. I tell you, the rain is just absolutely bucketing down here. And the temperature is dropping. There's a few boys out there that'll be used to that weather though, certainly. It's Sahovic there, they're playing it back to Landing. I mean, the stoppage of play can sometimes just, you know, derail the start of the game, but, you know, both players were certainly up for that. There's Kovic trying to play that one in early. It has just gone a little bit too deep. Brisbane City will pick this up. Well, certainly AJ Kelly Park under the lights Thursday night in the Kappa Pro Series. A decent crowd here at AJ Kelly Park considering the imminent weather. That's a great ball. Here's Corey Brown if he can keep it in, the skipper. Tries to play in the delivery first time on his left foot. He was a wee bit off balance when he tried to play that in. Corey Brown. He'll be the first to admit it's not one of his best deliveries. Simmons playing that long striker role for Brisbane City. Returning to City after a little spell at St George. It's McGowan. Up in the air he goes. Yazawa chasing it down. Joseph was there as well. City might get a wee bit of space here to break. Naveen gets it in one. Strong defensive work there by Monday. Does enough to see it out too, the big man. Scott looking for it back. Does go again, Crociati. As said, he is the technical director at Brisbane City now, so he's moved into that role. He stepped down as captain of the side. We said at the intro, that's Corey Brown now. He's been a player long established at Brisbane City. Said the culture is important at clubs, and Crociati is one that just resembles everything Brisbane City. Kovac, I think he's just trying to look for Willie there. Joseph with it. Oh, he's looking to take on his man, shifts it back onto his right peg. Goes back one. There's McGowan. Another Scottish player in the ranks. Ball over the top, not quite hitting Miyazawa. Japanese forward. Kovac chasing that one down. Up into the air it goes. Sardoza. So they're looking to get numbers here, and they do have numbers. Love Samira on the left foot. Good save from Thortel. I think Peninsula Power doing just enough there to squeeze the chance. And he's just gone offside too. Love Samira getting onto that left foot. He does so well in behind. But Thortel stood strong, gets down low, makes the block. That chance goes as it does end up going for offside. Well, Thortel, you do feel like he's been at Peninsula Power for a long time, but 2023 was when he joined the club. Did feature for, or he didn't actually feature for Perth Glory, but he was amongst the ranks. Good composure there from Joshua Phelps. And McGowan back to Phelps. It is nice to see a side actually play with two strikers, as Joseph just caught on the ball there from Corey Brown. And two out-and-out strikers as well, Miyazawa and Joseph. Don't quite see it as frequently nowadays in football. Usually like to get numbers. Here's Joseph, can he bring it under control? He does really well under a bit of pressure, and that's a poor pass though. And Brisbane City might look to counter Joe Anich. Sorry. It's a CH sound for a Scotsman, you want to say Anich. Sure you'll forgive me. McGowan to Phelps. Does have Zawa's coming short to the ball over top, and Gray's found himself so far forward, a little bit too far ahead there of Joseph as the ball does whip across the face. Simmons gives it straight to Monday. Monday to Joseph. Joseph doing well. He's got options to his right here. Joseph has a goal. Did have Daniel Light making a run to his right. Might catch that one back again. It was Simmons who had it, and it's just given away. Monday with the interception here. Joseph gets a wee bit fortunate, but controls it well. Probably could have laid it across to his right, but all good strikers are going to have a go. And we have our first corner, 10 minutes played at AJ Kelly Park. There's the left foot delivery on top of goal, and that'll be collected from Langdon. Looks like a goal has been disallowed for Olympic. Foul on Tagishi. Still 0-0 there as we get the updates from James Coughlin. He is also currently commentating live on FQ TV, the quarterfinals of the Kappa Pro Series. Also Adam Cattell is live for Lions versus Wolves. Crociati using his goalkeeper Langdon. There's McGowan. Control from McGowan. Does well under pressure there, the big lad. Not the youngest player on the field anymore. McGowan, 38 years of age. Still playing at a very high level. He is great. It's too short, the pass into Joseph. He comes short there as Brisbane City had everyone back defending. You know, it does look like a 5 at the back for Peninsula Power, but when they do get forward, they're just so committed that it just ends up being 3, sometimes 2. Helps. Woolley coming short. Woolley still with it. Little ball over the top. Good run into space here is Gray. Gray tries to get it across. Looks like a push in the back. Peninsula Power claiming, but both players going for it. Yeah, for the moment, City happy just to sit in, soak up the pressure and try and catch this Peninsula Power side on the counter. Driver just giving it away here, and this is where City could come alive. But Phelps does well to pick out the interception. If he wasn't there, that could have been a little bit of trouble. All going out of play. is Langdon. Brown. Scott just tries to jimmy with it, but Peninsula Power win it back there. Little tug on the back of Leck. Referee happy to play on as Peninsula Power still have the ball. And they certainly decide in control at the moment. Here's Gray. Early delivery, hesitation from Langdon. Looking to get it back to Joseph. Brisbane City will take it away. We're still 0-0 between Lions and Wolves. Woolley getting battling for it. There's Gray. And Brisbane City doing enough to clear. Well, what else would you rather be doing? Thursday night football, FQTV. My name is Alan Kroll, bringing you all the action here at AJ Kelly Park between two of the NPL heavyweights. Such an important game, and this is such a good competition, the Kappa Pro Series, opportunity to get some silverware. The chance for Love Samir to drive. Opts to play it out here to Corey Brown. Brown has to check back. Zahovic to Langdon. I think it'll be good for Brisbane City if they can just keep the ball for a wee bit here. There's Plusson. Brown, Plusson looking for it back. He does get it back. Some options in the middle here. And I tell you what, McGowan using all his experience there to win the ball under pressure and play it back. And you look at that, I mean, Peninsula Power win the defending. They still just keep Joseph and Miyazawa up top there. Win the ball as high up as possible. Woolley with it. There's Anich coming short there, but Brisbane City just can't get a foot on the ball at the moment. McGowan. Woolley. Ball over top here. Kovac is looking to get to the byline. Linesman in the end having the flag up. Yeah, it looked really tight. Linesman certainly having a good view at it. Well, we have our first goal in the Kappa Pro Series quarterfinals. It's a goal Takagishi scores for Olympic. They are way ahead of us though at kickoff. That's 38 minutes on the clock for them. Brown hitting down the line off Samira. Trying to take that throw quickly here. Opts to leave it for Brown. That'll slow the game down as Peninsula Power get his back up and running. The Rangers starting to slow down a little bit here. Not the right pass, I don't think, there from Brown. Well, Samira's got certainly a lot of pace, but not that. The former Peninsula Power player, loves Samira, of course. Has featured a few times in the Australia Cup and with Peninsula Power. Exceptional talent. Peninsula Power looking to go route one there is Leck with a 1-2 off Gray. Into Joseph. Little layoff back to Leck here. Leck forced to turn as City getting back on numbers. Still with Leck. Leck hesitates. Eventually plays the ball to Kovac. Kovac to Driver. Leck just trying to cushion it into the path there of Joseph. Mundy. Space in the middle of the park here for Mundy is City sitting deep. Driver. Mazawa in behind. If he can get it across on his weaker side, he does. Love Samir coming short. And in the end, I think it's Zahovic who kicks it into touch. Approaching the 20-minute mark here at AJ Kelly Park. Obviously didn't have that earlier break due to the lightning coming through. If you are just joining us here on FQTV. Has been a fairly even opening period. Peninsula Power probably dominating the ball without creating too much clear-cut opportunities. Only the chance for Brisbane City is the one of note, the save of Love Samira. Gray's ball in, just couldn't quite wrap his foot around it, ended up kicking it into touch. After all that break, I forgot to mention the referee in the middle is Liam O'Connor, the man looking after tonight's proceedings. It's a good interception from Gray. Leck. Yeah, as soon as City lose the ball, they're just dropping into defensive position straight away. Here's Joseph picking up the ball so deep. That's a great ball from Joseph, and Kovac's in behind here. Chance for Peninsula Power, and it's gone offside. Great wee ball here from Joseph. Look at the run from Kovac. I think it's gone up for offside there. It looked really tight. I might just, get Peninsula Power going a little bit more. Here's Leck. Woolley tries to play it in early. Comes all the way across here to Gray. Brown with it. There's Anic. Looking for options to his right, to his left. City just so deep there. It took a little while for him to get numbers. Eventually having to up back to Crociati. It's Plusson. Anic. Here's Brown. Brown back inside. City maintaining a bit of pressure. Sadoza. Might have struck the hand there. Referee still waving them on. Naveen looking for a foul. Lick. I'll play it back to Thortel. Thortel up to take that touch. What a control there from Miyazawa. And we're with Phelps. On our near side is Gray. Phelps still with it. Back to Gray. Phelps and Gray just having a wee passing game here. Brown with it. City look to try and break quickly. Leck. And he shouts a man on and looks back all the way back to Thortel. Now Peninsula Power with the deadline day signing from Lions as Aussie does come in. There's Anic. Has to go back to Crociati, and again City will recycle it here as they look to try and get back up top. Love Samira. Well, good pass here from Brown as Love Samira and Brown linking up. Has to check back onto his right foot. Brown will look to deliver it on his left foot. It's really deep here. Kovac. Oh, thump that to safety. All the way up for Joseph to get onto it. The Scotsman, and he does well under pressure and actually wins the throw. It's exactly what you need your striker to do when he's up on his own. Just try and hold the ball, win something. And he gets his side right up the park from a real defensive position. Oh, another Scottish player that did that really well was Kenny Miller. Fantastic at that. There's Phelps. It's Driver with it. Into Kovac. Oh, Kovac's really assured he was a signing from Peninsula Power. Sort of midway through last year. Really starting to settle in his second season, the American. Zahovic steps into that nicely. And City try and break. Anik. It's his turn to hold the ball up for Brisbane City. And same thing, he does enough there to get the boys up the park. They're just a little bit slow, I think, Brisbane City, in getting support to him. Here's Brown. Brown looking for that movement. We'll have to opt to go back. Zahovic. Zahovic again with it. Sadoza going a little bit further forward as Langdon will go long this time as Naveen trying to get onto it. He does have enough pace. I thought Driver. That was an exceptional challenge there from Driver. As Lagos has scored for Lions, they lead Wolves by a goal, 2-0. Those two sides obviously meeting in the group stage as well. Out it comes to Brown. We look to place in early. He's got a lot of room here. Brown does play it in. It's into a great area. Peninsula Power failed to deal with it, and that was a right good chance for Simmons. Hey, Brown just floating that in there, and Peninsula Power, everyone standing off Brown, just allowing him just to pick that pass. McGowan thinks it's gone back to his keeper. And City might rue that chance. I mean, they haven't had a whole lot of the ball. Not been 25 minutes here, but they've had probably two of the best chances. We've got Driver. McGowan still with it there. I think it was just not miscommunication at back as I've seen McGowan, I think Driver as well. It's good runs ahead of him. That's not a good ball. And City will come off again. Crociati. Anik. Still it's with Scott. Brown. It's City's turn to have a bit of spell here. Brown with it again. And it was looking for it in the box there. There's Scott. Scott will play it in. It's a bit deeper. Naveen coming in at that back post. And there's a shot. Oh, whistles by the post. I think it was Plusson who put his foot right through that. It set up so nicely for him when it gets headed clear. Everyone sort of stood and watched as he fires this in. What a strike. That goes in. It's goal of the tournament. But the wayside showing that they have attacking intent. Vic into Lek. Miyazawa, it was a strange pass back, but it is collected by Mundy. McGowan. Back to Langan, here's Phelps. Base for Gray to drive. It's not the best of balls into Joseph. I think he was unsure whether to hit it into that space. Was Phelps beaten in the end? Is that the offside flag? It was indeed. That saved Phelps a little bit. Gray. And with Thortel. Well, now Joseph up top for Peninsula Power, scored in every game so far already this season. Kovac as well, 3 and 3. Here's a chance of the delivery. It's just a wee bit behind the striker. Peninsula Power will maintain the pressure though. Here's Daniel Leck. Back to Phelps. Daniel Leck. Another fantastic Australian talent. One of the most prolific goal scorers in his time in PL Queensland. It's Plussin. Up to Naveen. It's a wee bit behind him though. And it's ahead. The ball just going out of play. Their linesman flagging as Brisbane City tried and hit the counter. As we approach the half-hour mark here, live, exclusively live on FGTV, of course. What a ball. That could be Muzawa's in behind, and Langdon is out to get there. Skovak goes to go right, goes back onto that foot, lays it back. Woolley. Leck. Leck and here's Joseph. Joseph goes to the right foot, tries to bend it into that corner and catch Langdon a little bit off guard there. It's a smart strike in the end. Here's Leck and Joseph trying to link up here. And he takes it round, smartly round Scott in the shot. So I took Langdon from surprise there, I think. Just missed the foul from Leck, and that was a first yellow card. Naveen was hitting the counter for Brisbane City. And Naveen, the man that is fouled, is coming into this Brisbane City squad with a lot of international experience with playing in Germany and Austria. Plus, Brisbane City have a new signing mentioned on the bench as well as Ben Hermiston. A few years playing in Scotland as well. Leck. Kovac. Oh, he's looking to take on his man. Does get it across goal, and it does hit the side netting. I think it took a deflection on its way, and we'll have a corner kick here. You just see a player playing with so much confidence. Always happy to take on his man. There's two there. Opting up to go back, but doesn't take the easy option. He's got the pass inside to Leck if he needed it. Peninsula Power on the half-hour mark here, looking to take the lead. It's a looping corner towards that back post. It's headed back across goal. I think Joseph got the final touch possibly there as it fires over the bar. Looked like something that might have come off the training ground. Has got that back post as driver heading it back across there. Tell you what, I think it's a Dosa's touch just escaping McGowan and Joseph, who are sitting there waiting. That's great close control from Scott there, and Simmons with it. There's Langdon. Oh, what a youthful injection in this Brisbane City squad. And it's just giving it away to Gray. Back with Phelps. Here's Phelps again. I think it's the only thing that will, I'd say, frustrate Aaron Phillip going into, you know, opening 33 minutes here at AJ Kelly Park is the fact they haven't really been able to trouble Langdon enough. Although they did have the ball in the back of the net, it was offside. There's Naveen. Oshiari. Of Samira. He's looking for Plusson to make a move there. It does fall for Naveen. Anik. Anik was going to let fly there before it was eventually crowded out. Kovac trying to win the throw, but City have it. It's Anik. Anik still driving, looking to get it across, and it is good defensive work from Monday. The other old statement in this Peninsula Power squad. Does really well to keep up with Anik there. Yeah, it's Brisbane City having their first corner of the night here. The rain is absolutely relentless in this Kappa Pro Series quarter-final, although I would say it's the same for all the games being played around Brisbane here. It is the left foot of Brown, will be the end swinger. City look to try and grasp something. Brown, good ball in, it is head away from Gray. He makes the clearance and he is the one that goes out to win it as well. Oh, great skill, wonderful skill from young Scott, and he gets it across, it's saved. From Thortell, did actually go out of play, so it'll be a goal kick. Scott promoted from the under-23s. Does really well to get away from Gray there. And there's a chance that's saved again. It's Scott once more here. The ball is collected. He only has one thing on his mind when he wins it here. We'll get back to that replay there. Here's Gray. Looking for Joseph as he almost tries to get onto it. Zahovic did enough. Oh, he thought he did enough. The ball here. Nah, Joseph, he just can't quite get it under control. Power up to play on as Miyazawa goes down. There's Joseph. Still Peninsula Power have it. Gray. Early ball in towards the main man. Now City will look to break as well. Simmons might have just possibly drifted offside there if he can keep it in. Does see the offside flag now on that far side. And the pass was just a wee bit delayed as City sometimes they're unsure whether they want to break quickly or keep the ball sometimes. And that's that little hesitation just meant that Simmons drifted marginally offside. It's great. I could take on Brown there. Finds a supportive Mundy. Gray might have a second chance at it that time. He just opts to put his laces through it. Well, we do have the halftime scores in the other games at the moment. Still, score remains as Lions leading by 1-0 over Wolves, and Olympic currently a goal up. Here's Phelps. There just needs to be a little lift in this game. There's Monday. Kovac. A little bit overhit there. Murazawa running onto it. Does have a lot of pace. Japanese striker. Did have a brief spell with Olympic last season. Here's Thurtell. Love Samira putting the pressure on him. I think Sadoza should do enough with that. Here's Zahovic. Looks driving into a bit of space. Loves Samira. Playing that central role. Out to Naveen here. Can Naveen bring it down? He does, but he just opened up a little bit too much there to Driver, who collects it. And Peninsula Power's turn to try and break is Miyazawa. Woolley. Kovac. Here's Daniel Leck. He might fancy a shot here, Leck, as everyone backs off him. He's always leaning back there. He'll be certainly disappointed with that. He has got far better in his locker, as I've seen so much. Daniel Leck here. He just leans back there at the last moment. He's quite entitled to have a go though, because Brown and Zahovic all standing off him. And Simmons bringing that down well, bringing City back into it. Had played previously at Brisbane City. He's back in the sky blue. Simmons again, loves Samira. Always looking to get onto that right peg. Here's Brown. Left foot delivery from Brown. It's a good ball. It's knocked away though. Naveen keeping it alive. Still we go, Plusson. Oshiari. That'll be recycled here. Sahovic. Out to Corey Brown. Loves Samira. Lovely turn. He's always trying to get back onto his right foot though. Loves Samira. Brown is stronger on his left side. Loves Samira, wants it there. He does fire a cross goal. There's Anic. Look at the bend in that. It does go just a wee bit too high. Wasn't too bad. Again, just a bit too much height in it. He's looking for that top right corner. Thurtell happy to see it go over. We've seen Anic, the Brisbane City midfielder, score cracker already this season. There's Phelps. Got Gray to his right. Wants to try and play into touch. What a touch that is from Joseph. He's looking for it back here, Joseph, and he just can't quite make the pass out to Kovac there. But what a ball that is. Initially into Murazawa. Brisbane City looking to break as well here. Anic, and that is another tremendous pass, and it is Simmons in behind here. Simmons looking for options. Anic in the middle, and he just miscontrols it. Huge chance there for Brisbane City. I tell you, if you picked, one or two players in that City attacking lineup, who would you want the ball to fall to? Anic is one of them. It's just a wee bit too high for him. Hits him on the thigh. That was a right good chance for Brisbane City. Scott to play it back here. Monday has a bit of time. Joseph looking for the foul there off Crociati. There was a little bit of a pull there. Not enough for the referee though. Good composure from Zahovic. Sadoza. Crociati. Joseph getting enough on the touch as we are heading towards half time at AJ Kelly Park. It was. If you are just joining us, there's a A little bit late. We were the late kick-off at 7:45 tonight. Also had a couple-minute break there for lightning in the area, but that thankfully passed fairly quickly. Only 5-10 minutes behind schedule. There's Phelps. Into Joseph. Joseph just in the end beaten by Zahavic. I think he wanted it a bit sooner than that. There's Zahavic. Brown. Lovely control from Brown. Anic making the inroads ahead of him. Anic looking to go back onto his right, onto his left, tries to bend it. There, and a block from Gray as he cuts inside, as Brisbane City looking to finish the half strong here. Anic again, he's in this position. It's just City just a little bit too slow to support him. That's why he ended up going by himself. But it is turned around for yet again a City corner. They are certainly finishing the half, say the better side. There's Brown to take here. It's floated in. It's all the way towards that back post, and there's a shot for Crociati. Screaming of a handball, but it goes for another corner. Well, just looking at the clock in-game versus the clock that we have here, there might be an extra minute or two that I'm missing out on here, but we will soon see which clock is correct according to the referee Liam O'Connor. Brown plays it short though. Simmons with it, back to Brown. Naveen will go for it, takes another block. His Peninsula Power throwing their bodies on the line. Their driver was there this time. Peninsula Power happy to sit deep here and try and keep the score there. As Anic plays it in early, it's a bit of a driven ball, not the best of clearances from Kovac. McGowan helps it on as well, and there's a shout from Thortel just to bring everything back under control. Thortel to Phelps. Phelps to Gray. Back with them is well, Peninsula Power have only conceded the one goal in the group stages. Well, that was against Rochdale Rovers, where Rovers actually took the lead here. Peninsula Power quickly fought back to a 2-1 victory. Kovac just going offside. It was 3-0 win over Sunshine Coast Wanderers and a 2-0 victory in Sport Beach United. But for Brisbane City, they were a little bit more free scoring. The 4-0 victory over Kapalaba. Certainly a 1-1 draw with Moreton City Excelsior. Very tough game in those two sides. And then the 5-0 victory over Caboolture Sports, cementing their place as the top side in that group. Oh, Naveen, that's really well worked there from Naveen, just inviting the challenge from Driver. Wasn't the best of balls to him as well, so take that touch and get something out of it. On the away side, we'd love to snatch the lead right before half time. It could be a right good sucker punch. They could get something here. Brown again coming across to take it. They do favour the left foot delivery, Brisbane City. Oh, Crociati in there, Plusson as well. Those are the obvious targets, the big lads. Up from the back. Brown to take is towards that near post. It's helped on from Crociati. Still not properly cleared before it does actually go all the way through to Thortel, as Liam O'Connor does bring the game to that half-time. It is half-time here in the Kappa Pro Series. Peninsula Power had a lot of the ball, but Brisbane City We're arguably finished the stronger here. But half time at AJ Kelly Park, it's Peninsula Power 0, Brisbane City 0.
Excellence. Is it measured in likes, bottom lines, or the impact we make around us? The things we build, the students we inspire, the care we give.
Baby girl.
At CQ University, we recognise all kinds of excellence. We combine contemporary courses with more choices and real support to empower you to create the success that means more to you. Be with CQU.
How do I finish this one? One straight off.
Felton Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
the second half of the Kappa Pro Series quarter-final. After score, Peninsula Power 0, Brisbane City 0.
Well, welcome back for the second 45 minutes on FQ TV for the Kappa Pro Series quarter-final. It is Brisbane City and Peninsula Power. City will get us off and running in the second half in the Sky Blues. Certainly was an entertaining opening 45 minutes. Both sides having their spells, that's for sure. It was a battling display from both sides. Brisbane City probably having the better clear-cut opportunities in that half. Few good chances falling for Simmons and Anic. Of course, love Samir as well early on in the half. I think Peninsula Power, they had plenty of the ball, probably in the opening half hour, I'd say, but weren't quite able to turn their possession into goals. The goal certainly coming in now in the other games live. James Coughlin live with Olympic. They're now 2 goals up. Ty Cobb scoring there. It's still just the 1 goal between Lions and Wolves. That's live with Adam Cattell. And of course, Alan Kroll here at AJ Kelly Park. We are still waiting the first goal. We just have a feeling that the first goal, the way this game is playing out, is going to be absolutely vital. Here's Joseph. Ovic into Lek. Back to Daniel Lek. Phelps. Back again. Miyazawa. Lek trying to get into Joseph. It looks like it might be a foul there on Joseph coming through the back, but Brisbane City almost coming away with it. Possession is held out. Skovak. Joseph with a little bit of room to turn here. Looks to play it in here to Lek. Lek tried to go back onto his left foot. Probably should have just, taken that in his stride and got the ball across goal. Lions just going 2 goals now to the good against Wynnum Wolves. Might just put the game a little bit beyond Wynnum Wolves there, I'd say it. Especially with Lions being at home. In fact, now scoring from the penalty spot. Goes now here to Scott. Scott trying to get it across goal. Anic. Mike fast to the right foot, and he had a lot of power behind that strike. But there's no one near the goal, I'm afraid, for Brisbane City. So much power that he's just gone off balance as he goes to let fly there. Anic. might come here to Joseph and behind. It's gone. Offside. Another goal for Peninsula Power. Looked marginally offside here. Might see us back here as Gray flicking on. I'm actually not quite sure it was, but Chappelle looked a little bit unlucky there. It does look like there was a half-time substitution. Hermiston has come on for Brisbane City. It does appear that Simmons was the man to make way. Simmons making it's a debut for him, or starting debut. He's coming back to City, getting his chance. Oh, of course, was a chat around the signing of Hermiston back after a spell away from City. His grandfather Jim Hermiston is an Aberdeen FC Hall of Famey. He was inducted back in 2003. And Ben is actually a third generation Brisbane City player, so his family's got a lot of ties to the club. Spent almost 4 years playing his football abroad in Europe. Scotland as well, as Brisbane City with their chance. There's a delivery. There's Monday with the clearance. Gray and Miyazawa trying to link up. Miyazawa comes inside. I don't think he was caught. Referee come across here with the yellow card coming out for Scott. Miyazawa, Scott definitely came flying in there. Regardless, it was intelligent play from the number 9. Scott is the first player into the book for Brisbane City. Driver looking long. Crociati thumping that away. Flicked on from Hermiston. I can just see this second half, Brisbane City just standing a little bit further forward. Scott does well. Now there's Plusson. Brown. Agustin at the park. He's got off Samir there. There's a ball into Hermiston. He takes the touch. Great close control. Big save from Thortell. He's equal to it. Still alive though with Brisbane City's Peninsula Power just not clearing their lines. I do eventually with Gray. See another big chance of going big in there for Brisbane City. Hermiston, wonderful control here. Does strike the hand of Peninsula Power player. City having a better of the start of the second half, although that one going completely astray. Well, there has been a bit of a change in the Brisbane City coaching side. Of course, with Gaffney just driving the standards at the club. Paul McCallum has been promoted as the assistant after winning the title with the under-23s. Here comes City. At the moment though, Manich. It's a little bit short there in Gray. Is able to pick it up as here's Monday. Peninsula Power just haven't quite been as effective. Kovac trying to get into his driving into him, and there's Crociati doing his defensive duties. Yeah, at the moment, yeah, Peninsula Power just haven't been as effective going forward as they were in that first half. I think that is down to the way Brisbane City have sort of just adjusted the way they're playing. They're getting a little bit closer to Peninsula Power, and it's just making it a bit more of a challenge for them to pull out from the back. They don't have the same space as they did in the first half. There's Thurtell with Phelps. Here's Gray. Gray asking Joseph to come short. Wasn't the best of balls into him. Woolley. Now back to Phelps. Kovac. Here's Leck. Leck looking to try and put it through to Mozawa. City looking to play it out from the back with Naveen. And looks back inside here. Mozawa does get it back for Peninsula Power. With drive in the middle of the park. Now Phelps. Out to Gray. Gray looking for some movement ahead of him. Wants to play it back. There's Daniel Leck again. And we're back with Thurtell. McGowan. Thurtell with it. Jonathan Thurtell having a lot of the ball in the start of the second half. Gray just not able to find the right pass. Crociati looking back to Langdon. Monday winning that. Kovac. Kovac still going up. Looked to be a little tackle there from Plussin. It is another yellow card here for Brisbane City. Oliver Plussin. I think it's the right decision as Kovac was driving into the box. Such a promising player for Peninsula Power. Looks like he needs a little bit of play, a little bit of pain there. Plussin has a lot of experience in the USA. Was of course a former Brisbane City junior. Experience with Brisbane Roar as well, Plussin. Here's the opportunity for Peninsula Power now. You just wonder if Leck might fancy this on the right foot, a shot at goal. Woolley standing over it as well on the left peg. Go back to his feet. He's limping, but he will continue here. We approach the hour mark here, live on FQ TV. The quarterfinals of the Kappa Pro Series. This could be a big moment. It is Leck. He doesn't quite beat the wall doing its job there. Woolley. He'll float it in towards that back post. Washa does have it. He does really well there. Miyazawa. And now here go. Versus City again. It's Naveen, that's a hefty challenge from Monday there from Naveen, and he is going to go into the book as well. Naveen just trying to break. Does well, let's get past the challenge there. It is late, the Peninsula Power midfielder. There's certainly a lot of fight out there between the two sides, but just lacking is that little bit of quality in the final third. Build-up play is, of course, early season. Both teams starting to find their feet. Sahovic, Brown, they play it over the top, but no one else on the same wavelength, and it's another ball that's gone astray back to Thortel, Jordan Thortel. I think he did represent Australia under 19 level without any official caps. Sahovic pulling a foul there. Goshiari winning it. Actually switching the play across goal. And there's a pick up, Willie trying to get there, and Langdon with it. Sahovic caught under pressure. Langdon quick to come out there. Former Gold Coast Knights goalkeeper. Lots of experience there. Goshiari doing the little change before playing inside straight to Peninsula Power. Leck putting Phelps under pressure. Phelps back to Gray. Top it goes here. Joseph to run into, but it's coming across as Sahovic doing the defensive work. There's a throw for Peninsula Power as we are still awaiting the first goal here. AJ Kelly Park is a soaked night. Ray coming across to take the throw. He'll use the towel to dry the ball. They go for the long throw into the box here. Still 0-0. There's that throw. To go all the way through, almost fell for Joseph. It is Phelps who brings it under control. Gray with a second bite at the delivery, and that will go for a Peninsula Power corner as they look to try and get a foothold in the second half. Again, it is the left-footed delivery. It's not a bad ball at all. It is knocked away back into the area from Driver. Mizawa thought about shooting. Driver playing it back in. It's punched away from Langdon. Naveen looking to take it away from Brisbane City's Peninsula Power. Getting back into shape. There's a delightful little pass here. Nanic is able to drive a space. He's got players to his right and left. Here's Love Samira. Love Samira in behind. Oh, by the post. What an opportunity for Brisbane City. Once again, it's on this counter-attack. Anic, I think he plays the right pass too. Love Samira. Got to hit the target there. A player with that much quality. Yeah, I think if that's Love Samira midway through the season, I think that's fine in the back of the net. There's a few chances now that Peninsula Power have gotten off with. They'll be back on the way after a few substitutions that we will get confirmation for you. Martel just telling the boys to push a wee bit further forward. Up in there it goes from Plusson. Down from Gray. There's Leck with it. Well, both sets of players able to take a little break now here as Woolley is down. It's a couple times he's gone down now. Joshua Woolley. Wonder if he will continue here. He does look like he's in a lot of discomfort here. Englishman. Doesn't look too great. I think Peninsula Power will use that opportunity to make a change. Gibbs would be the obvious change here for Woolley. Does look like that is the change that is being made from Peninsula Power. Also Driver also making way for Mackenzie. So yeah, just confirmation that it is Gibbs and Mackenzie who have come onto the park. Conor Mackenzie, also very strong centre half. Just looking to shore up the back line, I think, there. Peninsula Power, keeping that fresh. Gibbs also, it's an injection of pace, I think. Been lacking in this second half from Power, from the midfield. They had it. Definitely had it in the opening stages of the first half. First half hour they were definitely on top, but they haven't really been able to create enough. I think Brisbane City haven't really been troubled in this second 45. That's the mirror of that big opportunity. Gibbs immediately involved in the action. All just gone out there. Gibbs, of course, previously played at Brisbane Roar and Sunshine Coast Fire. He's a big player for Peninsula Power. Really have assembled a good squad here, the home side. Brisbane City with the injection of youthfulness in their squad, combined with their current experience, I think is making them a real threat this season. Here's McGowan. Short comes Gray. Lost a bit of the action for Mackenzie. Power looking to snatch it as Gibbs putting the pressure on Zahovic, but City still have it. There's Plusson looking to switch it quickly as City try and get up the park as quick as they can. There's Naveen. Naveen pulled down, referee will play it on. Naveen, originally from Melbourne. Good international pedigree. There's the ball trying to split the line there, but it is Thortel coming out to get there. It was a good ball for Hermiston to run onto. There's Phelps. I have to say, I think Phelps probably had the most touches of the ball. Here's Joseph. Back to McGowan. Gibbs with it. Trying to craft some room, but he loses out to Plusson here, and Hermiston's to his left. Plusson shifts back onto his left, then onto his right. They have just taken one touch too many there. Joseph. A chance for Power to break. I think he's going to hit Mizawa there. It's just a little bit too close to Zahovic. Here is City again. Scott. Hermiston. Both sides giving up possession. In good areas there too. It is Gray. Gray taking a little bit of a chance to drive. He's back with Monday. On a yellow card, of course. Mizawa into Joseph. Joseph lays it off. It comes back to him. He goes down under the challenge. The shot is saved and then pointed to the spot. I mean, it certainly looked like it on first viewing. Good interchange play from Peninsula Power. Look at the layout here from Joseph. He looks to get it back. It was the trailing leg of Plusson. Definitely catching the Scottish striker. Former Albion Rovers man. Now, who's going to step up to take this penalty? This could be a massive penalty. Chloe Brown not happy at all with it. Well, of course, it is their main man, Na Joseph. "31 goals last season, and he's already scored in every game of the season this year already. He is Peninsula Power's main man. It is a huge moment in this game, in this quarter-final. And on the big occasions, you turn to your big game players. And Joseph has the chance to put Peninsula Power in front here. He's against one of the best keepers in the league, in Langdon. It is Langdon against Joseph. As we just await Liam O'Connor to blow the whistle, just reminding the players to stay on the line. Just adds to the tension around AJ Kelly Park. It is Joseph. Oh, it's so composed from the striker as he calmly puts it into the corner. And now Joseph gives Peninsula Power the lead in the quarter-final. They haven't been at their best in the second half, but it is a goal nonetheless. Now Joseph does what he does best. There's Peninsula Power 1, Brisbane City now 0, and now Peninsula Power have something to hold on to here at home. Well, now Joseph, I think he's going to run up and put his foot through it, but he just calmly puts it into the corner like there wasn't much there, no pressure at all on his shoulders. Actually, obviously re-signed with Peninsula Power this year as the club put him through his permanent residency. Because they certainly want to keep him as long as possible. Of course, players will have their dreams of looking for professional contracts. Joseph will be no different, but what a player he is. How will Brisbane City respond here? They have been very much in this game and they've had big chances. And they will certainly just hope that they won't rue those chances, especially Samira, he's had two real good opportunities against Thortel, but he's come up on top. There's Naveen. Brisbane City looking for someone to step up and respond for them. Such big games so early. They said the league season hasn't started at all yet. You could be knocked out of the cup competition before your season begins. There's Naveen trying to lay it off, and it is knocked away. Is Hermiston looking for a penalty there? There might be something just off the balls. Plus, I think Corey Brown was the one that floated it in. There certainly was a nudge in the back from McGowan. Here's Brown. Can he lead his side? Get back into this game. Plussin coming short. There's the ball back across. It's headed away from Mundy. Not the best of clearances. Brown will have another bite at it. Claims of a handball off Gibbs as he puts his body on the line. We might start to see a different side of Peninsula Power here. Certainly as we get closer to the final 10 minutes at AJ Kelly Park. There's Love Samira. Brings it down well. Unable to find Kalea. He's come onto the park as a substitute probably during the celebrations of Peninsula Power's opening goal. Does appear as if Scott was the one to make way for Brisbane City, the youngster. Goes Mizawa. Joseph, he's got options in the middle here if he can pick someone out. That's a good ball towards that back four post, and Kosciati forced to turn it round for another Peninsula Power corner. Certainly had the time here to pick out the delivery. He does aim for Kovac on that back post, another player. Currently on 3 for 3, the American. Does look like Peninsula Power making a change here. The former Olympic striker Miyazawa looks like he is coming off in these final 10 minutes. I'll just get confirmation of who has come on. There's Ivan Ozzy. There's the man coming onto the park for Peninsula Power, thanks to the it's great to take. The referee's whistle. Ivan Ozzy is a huge signing for Power. There's a deep one for Gray, and it is Ozzy. There's that back post. There is, shouts like McGowan and Phelps in there involved. Corey Brown not happy. Might catch it again in the replay. Eyes were firmly on the ball. Yeah, two players just coming together. I didn't think there was didn't look like there was a whole lot in it. Referee just checking the linesman to get further confirmation. Liam O'Connor. This team is it's a red card. And Phelps have been sent off here. And Peninsula Power have gone down to 10 men. I might have to have a look at that one back there to get a clear view at it. But that really changes the final 10 minutes. Phelps just, I come across just to see, have a quiet word with the referee. Phelps looks a bit frustrated figure there, of course he is. And that will really change these final 10 minutes here at AJ Kelly Park. Well, he is feeling between the knackers. You just don't have to see it again, see actually what happened between the two players, but referee and the linesman together coming to the decision that Phelps possibly did either endangered the opponent. That'll be, I think it'll be a different type of performance now. I think from Aussie up top, he's going to be a little bit more isolated than he initially anticipated. Kovac with it. Aussie is the target with the throw, but both Joseph and Aussie can't quite get there. How will Peninsula Power set up here down to 10? Obviously do play that back 5, but will it just turn to a back 4? You can see they're still leaving Joseph and Aussie up top, so they're still looking to play with that 2. It is obviously on paper easier when you have 11v10, but it's not always the case. Here's McKenzie. McKenzie doing enough to win the throw as Peninsula Power will look to try and see this game out here. Down to 10. Final 7 minutes plus added on time. Samira Plussin and Peninsula Power clear, and they don't have a single player forward for the moment. Crociati will be a long final 10 here, if you include the added on time. Corey Brown off Samira ahead of him. Plussin's in there as well. It's a great ball to love Samira. Trying to get behind, and McKenzie doesn't quite stop the corner. Brisbane City with this corner. City are making a change. Trying to take it as quick as possible. Love Samira, who had his chances to score. Certainly has been replaced by Marsh. Here's the delivery. Goes right there, and it's a big chance. Zahovic is who it fell for. Actually, quite a good delivery. Difficult though, really difficult on the full volley. And Marsh will just add to it. Jahovic as well has come on for Brisbane City as they really throw the dice at this in the final 5 minutes. AJ Kelly Park. Don't think anyone wants to be knocked out of the cup competition so early. That is a foul by Aussie on Brown. Crociati. Brisbane City looking for a way in this. Good ball. Bohovic does get across well. It's headed away, and it's Corey Brown, and he just tries to keep it down. And then just lashes at it. The left back here. Japovic actually does well to get that ball across. He just ends up coming off the shin of Corey Brown. It is some more changes here for Peninsula Power. They won't be in any hurry at all as Peter Gaffney's men look to see this one out. There's Daniel Lick. Man to come off. Oh, Daniel Lick, he hasn't. I had a few chances today. He had that one that went over the bar. It was brought a lot of energy to the game for them. McGalley has come on to replace Daniel Lick. Ali with a lot of promise here at AJ Kelly Park. He really broke into it last season. So Ozzy looks to try and win a corner for Peninsula Power, and he does. And that'll lead into some much needed time for the hosts. They're not going to be in any hurry to take it, and I don't think they're going to throw much bodies at it. McKenzie looks like he's the only one from the back coming up for this one. Reese Messina will take it, the substitute. Interesting, are they going to throw the ball in anyway? Messina does put it in. McKenzie flicks it on. Not sure what would have come of that. It was a good ball. McKenzie making a good run. Power sitting as deep as they can do. It was Kovac that made way for Peninsula Power as well, as Messina is on the park. Corey Brown. Peninsula Power just sitting in their shape. Marsh. Is there anyone to step forward here? And it's coming inside. Switches it out to Crociati. That's a great ball from him. It's not properly cleared. It's a bit of a goalmouth scramble. And it's somehow cleared. Still alive though. No, it's gone for a foul. And that's yet another big chance for Brisbane City that's gone begging. Look at this delivery for Crociati. McKenzie heads it. He doesn't know what he's doing with it. And Peninsula Power throwing everything on the line. Eventually the referee blowing for the free kick for Peninsula Power. There's the final 60 seconds of normal time here. AJ Kelly Park and Peninsula Power looking to move into the semi-finals. Yet to see exactly when that will be played. Langdon now. Over the top now, looking for the run of Kalea. And that substitution. It is Langdon getting involved in the game now. Sadoza. Brown. Brown looking for it. Plussin. Ali coming short there. There's a ball through. This is a chance for City. It comes across. Still alive though. Might have gone offside. It has gone offside. And that's perfect for City. Is Joseph is down. I think he's saying he's got a bit of cramp here. Liam O'Connor signalling that he will add on the time here for Niall Joseph. He is back to his feet. And the 10 men of Peninsula Power looking to hold out here. Be a massive result for them. Certainly haven't been at their best tonight, especially in the second half. But now Joseph's penalty is the difference. Aussie gets the flick on, it just goes the wrong side of Joseph. Hermiston looks for the early ball, is knocked down. Monday doing enough. Rosciari. City need a hero. Sadoza back to Langdon. Langdon just cemented at the halfway line. Rosciari gets it across. It is headed by and it's collected from Thortel. That is the experienced goalkeeper. Coming as far into city territory as he can. Here's Aussie on his Peninsula Power debut. All the lights were shining there as he almost broke through. Sadoza. Langdon. Langdon across to Brown. Over it goes. Anic with it. Good close control from him. Anic. Anyway, will do into the box. It's headed back across and Cowan clears. All players fighting in the box, but Crociati will try and get in there again. It's another teasing delivery! And it's squeezed over the line. Referee blows the whistle. Who gets the goal? Have to get confirmation of that, but Brisbane City have levelled it right on full time. It is a towering header. And Brisbane City have pulled level. And I'll tell you what, they have certainly deserved it. Right on the stroke of half-time, Peninsula Power couldn't hold on. And we're now staring at extra time here at AJ Kelly Park. The delivery for Crociati is just absolutely perfect. Sahovic, who gets the goal. That's where the goal's been put down under. And we are looking at extra time here at AJ Kelly Park. Peninsula Power were hoping to hold on for a huge victory. But they are now staring at another 30 minutes or more of football with just a 10. As Aussie, can he keep it in here to prevent it going out of play? He does. He does really well here, Aussie. Goes down. Looking for the foul. Crociati has it under control. And City, look, can they win it? Possibly in normal time. Away it goes. Shatty back to Langdon. Langdon now going long. McCowan wins it. Here's Brown. There's going to be one last roll of the dice here for City. Could they possibly get two right at the death? And it breaks there for Hermiston. Punched away from Thortel. City doing everything they can here to try and win this game in normal time. Here's Plusson. Out to Brown. It is picked up by Mundy. Mundy up to Aussie. Aussie. Joseph looking for Aussie, goes down, and that will be a free kick for Peninsula Power. And Aussie doing well to win the foul here. I think Joseph was looking for the ball to be played. Aussie just couldn't get the ball out from his feet. And this is a chance for Peninsula Power. I mean, do they throw everything forward, or they just have to here? 96 minutes played. Here on the Peninsula, we're at Redcliffe. They're at home in front of their supporters. Can they rally for a late goal? There's a floated delivery, and it is easy for Langdon to collect. That'll be bitterly disappointing. That's a really... Messina just trying to intercept it. And still we go on here. Sadoza. Spovic, back it goes. Sadoza again. Back to Crociati. Here's space for Plusson. Out to Brown. Brown floats it across. Is headed clear. This time it is away. And the referee, Liam O'Connor, does blow the full-time whistle here at AJ Kelly Park. A late goal from Brisbane City forces extra time as the 10 men of Peninsula Power were unable to hold out. Stay tuned on FQTV as extra time is next. Well, welcome back for extra time at AJ Kelly Park. Well, Brisbane City were never ever going to give this up easily, but they left it better late than never. As we are now in for extra time. Well, Peninsula Power, of course, down to 10 men with that red card to Phelps. You just wonder what could have been if that didn't occur. But how will Peninsula Power respond? They certainly have struggled down to 10. Brisbane City took a right foothold in that final 10 minutes. Here's Anic. I think Ozzy and Anic both battling for it. Referee waving around. Didn't see an awful lot in it. There's a ball from McKenzie. Sherry just trying to play it back, and that might be a chance for Power. What an opportunity. There's Messina with it there. I mean, Peninsula Power, I don't think they're going to get many better chances. It just falls from here. Has to take it first time, and he floats it over the bar. He's got to try. I think he's in two minds whether to try and lift it over Langdon or just put his foot through it. A little mix up at the back. Crociati and Langdon. There's Sadoza. Close control, and it allows Peninsula Power to break the lines. There's Corey Brown. It's a great little ball through. City looking to get in front early. Wilson, shot, takes a deflection there. Looked like it came off the hand of Mundy. Looked like a handball. Referee didn't see an awful lot in it. Goes round for a corner. Oh, we were the late kickoff tonight. And another two games have finished with Lions and Olympic going through. We're yet to see who will join them. There's Brown to take this corner. He's had a few good ones. It's another belter is headed away. And there's a chance. Blocked. Here's Anic. Anic firing it towards goal. It's another corner for Brisbane City. As the home side, you could feel the tension from the crowd. I think Anic was on the strike. Why not put his foot through it here? Last corner was decent from Brown. I'll look for similar. He goes a bit deeper this time. Sadosa keeps it alive and he hits the side netting. Penn Power look to try and hit City on the counter here. That was Marsh winning that at the back. Gibbs, Marsh runs up and also putting his foot in there. As City really putting the pressure on Peninsula Power. And they've got to be smart about this. Here's Gray. That's Gibbs trying to win something off Brown. Monday. Across here to Ozzy. Ozzy floats it back in. It was a little bit beyond Joseph. You could see his eyes lit up. Here's Mundy. Here's McKenzie. McKenzie floats it up. Seeing it. Ali. There's a touch from Gibbs. Gibbs trying to get to the byline. I think he ends up Ends up turning it around for a corner. Liam O'Connor stopping the game as Corey Brown is currently down, holding I think it's his shin here, his calf. He's complaining about Corey Brown. I'll give both sets of players a chance to take a little breather. As we're 5 minutes into extra time here in Redcliffe, it is Peninsula Power 1, Brisbane City 1 after normal time. A late goal from Brisbane City. I've certainly been impressed by this new format of the Kappa Pro Series, the group stages. It means so many games mean an awful lot. I feel like it's such a big game already. A lot of players and coaches might say that they'd rather it be a little bit late in the season, but for the fans it does get everyone on board. Brown will take a little breather off to the side here, as just temporarily for the moment Brisbane City and Peninsula Power both down to 10. Here's Langdon. Which way will this game go? Brown still not back on the park as Langdon was. I think that was where the pass was going, as Monday immediately crowded out. Joseph, so tight. Aussie looking for it. Oh, goes, and here goes City on the counter. Lovely cross control from Anic. Got Marsh inside. Tees an angle ball to Kalea. Gets it across. That's a great pass too. Hermiston asking for it. Does just go offside. Well, with the NPL men's season and Kappa Pro Series games all coming thick and fast, make sure you like and subscribe to FQ TV so you keep up to date with all the action and what should be an intense NPL men's league season. Kalea in the middle of the park. Aussie thought he might have won the foul. There's Brown. Anic. He's back with Brown. Looking for options inside here. Brown. Austin plays it across. Monday looking for the foul, but he ends up just losing out. Cross it goes, and it's McCowan. He thumps to safety. Here's Sadoza. Anic. Out to Brown. Brown a chance to float it in there. It's headed clear. Ali manages to actually find Joseph here. Joseph just losing eyes. Outnumbered. Hermiston. There's Sadoza. Anic trying to make something happen. There's a good ball out to Crociati here. He does get it across, and it's collected from Sortel. Peninsula Power were just moments away. Joseph was crowded out. Here's Marsh. Now with Brown. Brown floats it in. It is asking for someone to get there. Ali just out-muscled from Javovic. Anic. Anic with a bit of a tired touch there for the midfielder. Here goes Joseph. Joseph, does he still have a bit of energy still in him? He does go here, Joseph. I had to take on Sadosa as well. He didn't really have much else he could do there, the striker. Doza name winning it. Here's Brown. And you just wonder, the longer this goes on for Peninsula Power, the longer you play down to 10, it's a lot of running, a lot of tired legs as City is moving the ball around nicely. Sahovic. Back to Brown. Sahovic again. Brown in the middle. Sahovic with space. And that's not the ball you're looking for there. Hermiston was running to space as Sahovic, former Brisbane Roar player. Knocking that ball out of play. 100 minutes of football played at AJ Kelly Park in this early season quarter-final. It's been a very tight affair between the two heavyweights. With Thurtell. Or was he trying to win it? Monday hesitated to dive in as he is on a yellow card here. A little slip there from Ali. Might looking to give them a chance. Here's Messina. Haven't seen an awful lot of him. It's not the right ball there. It's really congested in the middle of the park. That certainly is a foul. I think it was McKenzie there on a yellow now for Peninsula Power. City certainly having the numbers. There was a professional challenge from McKenzie. Anich with it. I mean, what's he gonna do here with the ball? Will he have a shot? Doesn't look like it. Out he goes wide to Crociati. Doesn't beat the first man. Disappointing ball into the box. And here's a chance. It's Gibbs. Gibbs trying to play through Aussie. Oh, great. Great defending from Anich. Doing his defensive duties there with the challenge. Wins the ball and immediately releases Corey Brown. Brown gets it in. His head well away. Marsh trying to keep it there. Plussin. Anich, who made that defensive clearance, tries to find the top corner. Here's Plussin. Sadoza. Sadoza goes for it, spilled from Thurtell and up and over to the... Oh, for a corner. I think the bobble just in front of him. Oh, took him off guard. Sadoza channeling. He's in a Van Dijk there. Thurtell not getting enough onto it, and it's a corner here for City as the rain just continues. The ball down here as the delivery is flicked on. Now Joseph clearing his lines. Brown getting back on side. He thought about playing it in. It is watched from Gibbs. Here's Anich. Cross it goes now for Sadoza. Langdon with it. Peninsula Power camped in their own half as they try and hold on. Out wide it comes. Looking for it back there. Hermiston, good save. Oh, good play from Brisbane City. Thurtell really making up for that earlier save. Really putting his hand onto that. Was a great strike. It's more like Brisbane City. There's a delivery right at top, and Aussie clears. And Gibbs, sorry, Messina knocking it away. We're into the final 20 seconds of the opening 15 minutes of extra time. Anic, Brisbane City have come really close to pulling a second. Coming from behind is Brown. Have played 105 plus in. That's not a good ball from Anic, and Peninsula Power might have a chance there. Joseph, Aussie, and it's just Aussie just couldn't quite find his footing. And Power actually had numbers forward there, so Brisbane City could sort of hit them on the counter. Povic, Ali doing enough to defend it there, referee. Had a quick wee look at his watch. I don't think there'll be much added time on the first half of extra time, is it? Mundy tries to clear, and it goes out for a goal kick, and Liam O'Connor. It does bring the half time here at AJ Kelly Park of extra time. Peninsula Power really battling down to 10 here. Brisbane City having the best chances as expected. Half time of extra time, it's still 1 each. Oh, the final 15 minutes here of extra time. Will we find a winner, or will it go all the way through to penalty shootouts? Yeah, that part of the game now where players will just be thinking of who is best at taking penalties. They might not say that, but it always does come into mind. Lewis Dockey has come onto the park for Brisbane City as a half-time extra time substitution. He's the former Holland Park Hawks man. I think Peninsula Power, as expected, they're just sitting in their shape. Just looking to try and counter. And now Joseph playing out in that wing there. That's a great ball here to Corey Brown. Gets it towards the back post. And that's a complete miscue on Jabovic. Man, you'd expect to do a bit better in that area. He's got a wicked right foot. Anyway, will do for Peninsula Power. There is Docky. He is with Langdon as he looks to bring City forward. Corey Brown looking for a spark of life from somewhere. Sadoza. Miksahovic was the man that is midway for Docky. Did pick up an injury when he scored. That's taken quickly, not the best of balls in, and a shout from Thortel. That was Hermiston was a man coming across there, blindsiding Thortel. The 10 men of Peninsula Power are putting in quite a shift here. Aussie just trying to win something is Crociati. That's all. It's really intelligent, experienced play there from Crociati. There's Langdon. Brown. There's Husson in the middle of the park. Sadoza. Crociati. Time and space for City as they just try and work Peninsula Power across the park. Langdon playing as an extra player in the attack. Peninsula Power completely camped in their own half. Sadoza. They just cannot get out. Crociati. Anic. Ali is there. Gibbs trying to help it on. Crociati. Brisbane City just trying to fashion something here. Fashion opportunity. Sadoza. Tries to switch it. It's a bit of a miscue by Gray. Gray does enough. Mundy. McKenzie. That's well overhit there from McKenzie. And fortunately, all that does from a Peninsula Power point of view, that just puts pressure back on them. A lot of running to do, a lot of concentration needed from the hosts. Anic. Back with Langdon. Here's Sadoza. Sadoza. There's Docky. Actually was the FQPL 2 Player of the Year nominee. And what a ball that is. And there's a header. What a save from Thortel. That is a tremendous stop. And that will eventually go for a foul. What a ball into the box again. It's Kalea this time with the header. Crociati, time and time again, has been allowed to just play these majestic balls into the box. And Thortel had to be at his best to make that save, and he does exactly that. And when you're down to 10 in extra time, you need your keeper. Thortel was there for Peninsula Power. There's Brown. Oh, it's picked up well. Here's a chance for Aussie. Aussie on his debut. But what a tackle from Sadoza. That is as good as a goal from the Brisbane City centre half. That is sensational. Aussie ready to pull the trigger. with Ali. Messina running into trouble. Here's McKenzie in the back line. Thortel with it. Thortel pulling off a big save. Sadoza pulling off a huge tackle. Ali, can he keep it in here? He's struggling to get it. Just unable to bring it down. Nine minutes to go of extra time. There's Gibbs trying to fashion a shot. Joseph. Out now to Gray. Gray. There's Messina. Floats it in. Aussie is the target. Aussie knocks it down. There's Joseph! Oh, it was a difficult opportunity. Brisbane City just doing enough. Probably there to put him off. They aren't going to have many chances. Great ball in. Aussie winning it well. It just sort of bounced up for him. I think him and Plusson both went for it. Both players just colliding, and in the end, Joseph knocking it up and over the bar. I think Plusson's tackle there. It's a goal-saving tackle. That's two big moments. Big defensive moments from Brisbane City. But still, we go on. Brown. Sadoza. Langdon. Sadoza again now. Peninsula Power doing really well just to prevent any gaps there. Although as soon as I say that, Marsh finds a little bit of room. McKenzie will go back to Power's number one, and they do have a couple of players forward here. Aussie, if you can get onto it, referee eventually pulling the flag up. Oh, Sadoza come off worse off there. Him and Aussie, I think, colliding. That's his calf he's complaining about. He's not happy. He wasn't given a free kick either, I don't think, here. Sadoza, but it's a offside on Aussie anyway. Here's Brown. Will anyone step forward for Brisbane City? Certainly had their chances during normal time. Love Samira having 2 or 3 big opportunities that were saved from Thortel. For a moment it looked like they were going to rue those missed chances. But it was Sahovic, the centre half, who stood up and got them onto extra time. Hermiston looking to switch it here. There's Crociati. It's a bit difficult, but it's you stop the ball dead. It stops the flow of the game. Here's Brown. Brown gets it in. A header flicked on Ali, and Thortel had to be inch perfect there. Plusson was coming in at that back post, so was Jabovic. Thortel makes a save. Final 5 minutes. That's a strong header. Strong defensive header. Monday. Out now to Joseph. Joseph just plays it in early. Aussie intended target. Here's Langdon. Well, players will definitely be thinking about penalty shootouts now. Who's going to be the number 1? Who's going to take number 5? There's that ball across, and Thortel again equal to it. There's a little bit of a hit there that time. Both teams certainly do have quality penalty kick takers. Thurtell. His kick just trying to find Aussie. Aussie not able to get onto it. A lot of running being done as a lone striker. 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to hold on. I think from a Peninsula Power point of view. Marsh is in behind. Marsh looking for a free kick there from Mackenzie. I think he goes down a little bit too easily there, Marsh. There's Docky and Sadoza mopping up. Aussie looking really tired out there at the moment. Anic. Oh, there's a ball over the top, and City have numbers. Good chance to win it. Oh, Kalea has got to score there for Brisbane City. It was a great move from the away side. Lovely little dink over the top from Hermiston. He's just got to set himself, Kalea. It's an open net. It's in the final 4 minutes of extra time. That is a colossal chance for the Sky Blues. He just missed. Didn't quite get his footing right there. He's in behind. Knew he had to take it quickly once he turned away from Thurtell. Will Brisbane City get a better chance than that here in extra time? There's the corner up the other end. There's Messina. One into the other. Aussie does really well to win the initial bounce here. They just got a shot on sight, Peninsula Power, when they get their chance. Not surprisingly though, that this time they do invite numbers forward. I think McCowan's in there. Outswinger, Mackenzie, target. Aussie was there, and I don't think he's seen enough of it either. That was a good ball, I think. Messina and Aussie was that one's going for it. Mackenzie, I think it just puts Aussie off as he tries to direct it towards goal. We are now 2 minutes to go of extra time. Crociati. Docky. Sadoza. Sadoza out to Brown. Brown with the first time pass. Jovovic looking to get back onto his right foot. Looking for a foul. The referee said it was one. It is a throw for City. Only 1 minute to go. Mundy throwing his body at it. Peninsula Power just knocking it into space. Can Brisbane City do it again? Another late goal. There's Docky. Sadoza. So many big players in this side. It is Anic. Anic looking for something. Out it goes to Crociati. Gets it across. It's punched from Thurtell. And Mundy just launching it. Aussie chasing it down. He's looking absolutely knackered there, the big lad up top. He's run his socks off for Peninsula Power, especially on extra time. Especially when it went down to 10. Here's Mundy. Mundy, a bit short there to Joseph, and he's just giving it away here. And this is a chance for City. Well, across is Mackenzie, clears his Marsh. Mundy throws his body at it. There's plus in there. It's still going. And Peninsula Power will just kick it anywhere. 120 minutes of football have been played. We had the delay for Lightning. It's a stop-start game at in the first 45. We've gone to extra time. Will we hit penalties? Sadoza gets away from 1 and 2, but Mundy collects, and here goes Aussie. He's got nothing really with him. Gray tried to support. Anic finds Marsh. Marsh all the way back to Crociati. Liam O'Connor having a quick look at his watch here. And he does blow the full-time whistle of extra time. They are a lot of tired legs on the park here, AJ Kelly. But Brisbane City, despite dominating a lot of the ball, were unable to find the back of the net during that time. Peninsula Power having big chances, but no more than Brisbane City's open goal for Kalea. And full time of extra time, it is Peninsula Power 1, Brisbane City 1, and I do think that Peninsula Power will be the happier of the two sides, making it to penalties. As they've now played almost 40 minutes or 45 minutes of football, down to 10 with that red card to Phelps. Might feel a bit of a missed opportunity for Brisbane City, but we're now at the lottery. Please stay with us here as we wait for penalty shootouts. I'll be back just momentarily. Well, this really is what football is all about. Peninsula Power and Brisbane City lock level during normal time. Crociati, he may not be the captain of the squad, but he is still a leader within it and the technical director. But nonetheless, he is the man that steps forward first. Crociati for Brisbane City. We are attacking at the far side here. It is absolutely crucial, they say, to score the first spot kick. Crociati up against Thortel. Oh, that is just absolutely brilliant penalty. There's no saving that at all. The captain, oh well, the former captain stands forward and absolutely buries it. I think even if Thurtell dived even early. I don't think he's saving it at all. Brisbane City. Now Joseph already scored once. Steps forward again. And he goes again into that corner. It's a very, very similar penalty to his first. It's calm into that corner. It's composed and it's right in there. Langdon can't get near it. Quality penalty from the number 10. And we are still back at 1-1. Oh, Plusson, he's set up here like he's going to absolutely rifle this. It is a number 8. Saved, I think, from Langdon, or it came back off the post. But it is advantage Peninsula Power. Let's catch this one back. It came right back off the post. I think he actually, yeah. Unless it goes wide. Celebrate from Langdon. Still, it is 1-1 and a chance for Peninsula Power to take the lead. It is crucial that they do score this here. It is Gibbs, the former Sunshine Coast Fire midfielder. He steps forward. Oh, great penalty from Gibbs. And that gives the advantage to Peninsula Power. Well, it is Corey Brown, a man well known around these parts. It is their main man on the field. It is the skipper. And that is just a great penalty into the top corner. No chance for Thurtell. He's definitely not saving that. That is just such a good penalty from the captain. There's Ozzy, the new signing. In his debut today, came off the bench, has done a lot of running. Does he have it in him, Ozzy? Ah, it's saved from Langdon. Just manages to keep it out. It's cruel on Ozzy. It looked a bit of a tired run-up from the striker. Langdon guesses right and just manages to keep it in. It looked like it might have gone underneath him. And it is a must score for Brisbane City. Hermiston back at the club. Spent years overseas. Third generation City. Oh, what a penalty that is. Some of the penalties tonight have been sensational. Hermiston under that much pressure just absolutely buries it. We're still level. It is Gray for Power. Look to take on his right, shifts on there and puts it to the bottom corner. Langdon goes the wrong way. And Peninsula Power score again. It really is a lottery, this. Who will be the main one here? now for City. Who else would it be? Anic has stepped forward for penalty number 5 for Brisbane City. What type of run-up is this going to be? The media man, it is going to be on his right foot. Anic. Oh, good penalty. And it actually, Brisbane City go through. The pressure penalty was taken. Anic has sent Brisbane City into the semi-final. On the balance of play overall, probably they deserve it, especially when Peninsula Power went down to 10 men. Brisbane City go through to the semi-final.